At Musa we're really flexible when it comes to like catering for vegetarians, and it's the shame that for sheer size of menus and things that we only hold sort of 2 vegetarian main courses. Anyone coming along to eat or that, just ask on the evening or phone ahead. We've always got lots and lots of fresh ingredients kicking about, and when we say we do like aubergine and couscous, you certainly won't be getting a aubergine and just some dry couscous, that's for sure. I'm going to show you how to do this one. First off, got just some tomato sauce, some vegetables cooked into that. Very straightforward. At home, if you couldn't be bothered opening up a tin of tomatoes and sauteing down some vegetables and adding to it, just use a tin of tomatoes, the ones you get from the supermarket, maybe with a bit of herbs in it, you know, be a bit adventurous. Pop that into a pan. Add a bay leaf. Two large pinches of turmeric. That's what makes my couscous at Musa nice and yellow. There. Some dried lemongrass. Give it a bit of acidity to it. To that we're going to add, got 100 mils of water. All that into there. We're just going to bring that up to the boil. Okay, here we have our aubergine. We tend to find the aubergines in this country, they're just a bit large and you get that huge ones and that, they're very, very watery. So there is definitely a need for salting them and resting them. The salt will draw the water from the aubergine. Just want to cut it in half. Score it, not too deep. A good sprinkling of salt on the top. And we'll just pop that away in the fridge for an hour or so, just to, you'll find that the plate will just sort of start to fill up with water as the water comes out of it. Okay, here we go, here's our aubergines. They've been in the fridge. As I say, you see there's quite a bit of liquid in the plate there. I'll just put it onto there. So drawn away our water there. Salt that. Add some herbs in there, dried chilli flakes, pepper, some oil. We're just going to pop these in the oven. Okay, the aubergines that have gone into the oven have gone into an oven at about 140 degrees. We'll leave them in there for about 4 hours. Then we'll turn the temperature up to 200 degrees and give them a half hour at the end. I would watch them, I wouldn't stick to those temperatures as each one's sort of individual. Couscous. Okay, here's this wonderful tomato, turmeric, vegetable herb stock that we've made. Just adding that to our dry couscous. Everybody cooks their couscous in boiling water, salt and pepper. Wonder why. Just mix that in. We'll take the bay leaf out at this point. The bay can be quite overpowering. You just want to take it, cover it with cling film, sit for maybe 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. Okay, so I've got my aubergine cooked. Take a spoon, draw the flesh back without breaking the skin in the bottom. Just my spiced couscous. Just going to stuff it with that. My flesh. Back across. Place on some more couscous. Okay, so we've got a lot of sort of North African, Middle Eastern flavours going on there with the couscous and the aubergine and that. I'll bring this one back home by using some Dunsyre Blue. Dunsyre Blue, it matures throughout the year, or at the beginning of its season it's quite mild and not so strong, and maybe 6-7 months later you wouldn't believe that's the same cheese you're eating, it's so mature and strong. Fortunately that's what we've got at the moment, the nice strong stuff. Just take some of that, place it in the top. We'll pop some tin foil over the top of this and pop it in a hot oven for 15 minutes and it'll be ready. Take some frizzy lettuce, a little bit of mustard dressing in there. Keep your spices coming through. Got a bit of balsamic reduction, which you can buy any supermarket now. Got a quality syrup. I buy the unaged light, add some glucose, sugar, bring it down, and then I can add any flavours. Want to add vanilla, want to add chilli, I can add it at that point and make it sort of unique to Musa. Okay, so here's our aubergine. Preheated that back up now, 15 minutes in the oven. Place that one in there. And there we have it for all the vegetarians that are looking out for these recipes. That's a slow roast aubergine stuffed with spiced tomato couscous and topped with some Dunsyre blue.